Hi everyone, DeAnn here. I had my neurology appointment a couple days ago. Before that, we went down a day early. It's about 2.5 hours from where I live, and we went to a Twins game, and that was pretty neat. It was at Target Field, and I had never been to a baseball game before, so it was really neat to see. The handicap seating was really good. We were right behind home plate, just up a level where the accessible seating is. And it's pretty amazing to see how big the stadium is and all of the accessibility features. So I would recommend, if you want to go to a game, that go ahead and do so. It was really fun, even though we lost. And the next day, I had my neurology appointment. Before that, they had me do a physical therapy assessment and a pulmonary function test. Both of those were done in anticipation of getting Spinraza. It gives kind of a baseline where level that I'm at now, and shows what room there is for improvement. And the physical therapy assessment did some different tests to see where I'm at. My legs pretty much aren't functional, so we just checked that off the list. But as far as the hands and arms, what they had me do, different little tests. They folded a piece of paper, so there were 4 layers, and had me try to rip that. I couldn't really rip that until it was down to the 1 layer. They had me try and push a little light on with 2 fingers, and I couldn't do that unless I used both hands. And then open like a Glad container lid. I couldn't do that either. They had me move little weights around to see how far I could reach in my motions that way too. So just different things like that. I'm pretty deficient in a lot of them, so there is a lot of room for improvement. But we'll see what happens. The pulmonary function test, that measured like the power that you breathe in and the power that you breathe out, and basically your lung capacity. And what it pretty much showed is that I'm at about 60% of where I should be for a person my weight and height, and that I'm a female. So there again, there's room for improvement, but it could be worse as well. After that, I met with the neurologist, and he talked about a mile a minute, so I probably missed a lot of it. But what he was saying about Spinraza is that they really haven't been doing it on adults yet. So they don't really know if it will be as effective on adults as it is on children. He mentioned that the FDA may have been a little bit hasty in improving it for everybody, all ages and all types, but it does show more promise than, say, like he mentioned this ALS drug that had come out, and it was blanket approved for everybody, yet it even in the studies, it showed that it was only beneficial to certain people. So this does show more promise than that, but they just don't know. Some doctors are just flat out denying adults to take Spinraza, whereas the clinic I'm at says that it's worth a shot to see what it does, and hopefully it will be effective. Of course, they have to wait for insurance approval again. The shot is one shot is more expensive than my entire house. So I can imagine that it still is going to take some time to get approval, because there is a series of injections and there's a lot of additional costs with giving the injection, because it is a lumbar injection. So it will be a little bit of a struggle to get approval, especially being on Medicare. They don't approve or deny it unless you already have the drug. And mHealth, Fairview, they don't want to take that risk of it being denied and purchasing the medication, because then they're kind of stuck with the cost. Biogen has been stepping in and providing the medication for up to a year in certain cases where it's been denied by insurance. And I have a contact at mHealth now, and they're going to keep me updated. They're working with Biogen and Medicare to see what kind of compromise that they can come up with in that regard. Otherwise, really, it's excluding a whole section of the population of people with SMA. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's on Medicare as an adult with SMA. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes about, but I'm glad I went, and the doctor is putting in the order for Spinraza. Now we're just waiting for approval. So that's pretty much all I know. We also did some lab work and an x-ray of my spine, so when the time comes, they have that information as well. So in the meantime, I'll probably do a couple videos now and then, just things that I do in my daily living. If you have any suggestions or questions or want to know something, just let me know and I'll touch on it in a future video. So, thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.